Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.
Come here, baby. It's been a while, but I'm back. It's good to talk to you again. It's been a couple months. And to be honest with you, I'm losing my steam. I am losing my Bengal steam because it just feels like we do the same thing over and over and over. Here we are. These Bengals are, if you think of the Brown family, Mike Brown and all that, can't you picture them back in the 60s or whenever on a road trip and they go to little Denny's and Katie whispers over to, Ma, do you think I can order one more slice of bacon? Mike Brown looks over disapprovingly and the mom looks at Mike. She's like, oh no, dear, we must stick to the budget, which is responsible. There's nothing wrong with being responsible. I get it. You know, Jerry Jones, he's a reckless guy. But the Browns, they're a responsible organization because I think all these guys want to win. I really do believe that. But they try to be disciplined where they don't want to risk this they don't want to risk anything financially. They have a set of rules, these guys. And they don't want to break those rules. And this is not how you do it. And we signed a contract and a deal's a deal. But that's just an old way of doing things now. Now, don't get me wrong. For the majority of the team, that's how you still do it. But guys that go above and beyond, like Trey Hendrickson, and honestly, he outperformed T. Higgins by far the last few years. I mean, Trey Hendrickson is up there, the top 4 guys on the team. I mean, off the top of my head, Joe Burrow, number 1, Chase, and Hendrickson. That's it. So it's not even close. And a sack master is a rare commodity. That is a valuable commodity, especially since we can't beat Pat Mahomes anyway. We need 4 down linemen to bring the heat. You lose the best one, and that's not putting us in a premier position. And the window's closing. And if you guys screw up Joe Burrow, if you guys give him everything he needs and fall short, okay, you got me for the rest of my life. I plan on living to 102. I want to make that tricentennial party in 2076. So I'm going for it, okay? But I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you guys do the same thing where it's like, well, we gave it our best shot within the budget. No. The Eagles have set the bar right now on how to run an NFL franchise. You don't have to go all out like that. Well, you should. I mean, the free agent moves, the trades, the signing guys early, the drafting phenomenal. You guys still need more scouts. So you guys have to up the game a little bit. And right now, I know it's against the rules you guys have set up and whatever, but you got to extend Trey Hendrickson. So I know $28 million, and normally I would say suck it, Trey, but I would say right now, going forward, extend these guys that are super studs who are above and beyond earlier, and then you won't be in this position. Now, yes, there is an argument to be made that, you know, he signed it and a deal's a deal, but it shouldn't come to this. If we would go to these guys earlier, it wouldn't get to the point where it's such a huge ordeal, man. It's just, you know, it's like anything. You let it run a while and the problem gets away, you know, like interest on a credit card, you know? I'll put it off. Just pay it off early, and then you don't have to get to that point. So you guys got to get this resolved, okay? That's my Bengal criticism. Now, Joe, Chase, Higgins, come in my office here, okay? If you notice, the minute those contracts started becoming an issue, the team hasn't made the playoffs. And that's just the truth. It just hasn't happened. It's been a distraction, and that is not being a professional. And maybe you guys will let it slide this time because you're young, but this whole not practicing and not playing with your injuries, you work through that. That's being a professional. Now I know you got to get that first deal and all that, But that's what I'm saying. That's being an immature player and not doing what you have to do. And that's the minute you hot shots, all them contracts started you started comparing yourself to the Joneses, no more playoffs. And you could it was a distraction. Higgins was a distraction. Chase was a distraction. And I'm not putting you guys in the same warehouse as Joe Burrow. That's a franchise quarterback. That's different. Although I got something to say to you, Joe. But so you guys didn't handle yourselves as professionals. And I don't like that. So that has to stop too. You got to perform on the field, but the Bengals, you guys got to match the performance off the field. So you guys got a lot of work to do. So going forward, that is the new way you got to do business. Okay? If you're elite, you get it done sooner. Avoid these situations. Rookie, first round pick. I don't even know if you're practicing, not showing up. I didn't even talk about our draft this year, which besides the first round pick, I really liked. I like the guys. They are good, but they got some work to do. Old Stewart there, I watched him, and the lack of production is glaring. Jumps off the stat sheet. I watched him against Notre Dame, and the thing that gets me about him is the opposite of a playmaker. He's a play not maker. There was a play where he gets by the tackle, and they say that he's not a finisher. All I'm saying is, and I obviously want to be wrong, is right now it seems like a built like Tarzan, play like Jane situation. And not going to mini camps is ridiculous. And I don't know who's advising you. That's a bad look, dude. And I've seen this 1,000 times. They used to talk about sprinters all the time in the 80s. Like, ooh, wouldn't they be a good wide receiver? No! Once they get jammed up, they don't do nothing. And there's just guys that make plays. I don't know what Terrell Suggs' RAS score was, but I bet it didn't match Stewart's. And he was a hell of a football player because he played football and made plays. So hopefully this doesn't bite us. It has bit us many, 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 many times in the past. This whole thing, Billy Price jumps out at me like that. I'd like to see more from Miles Murphy. But I'm sick of sugarcoating all this stuff, man. We all want the same thing. Love and respect to everybody. And I want everyone to be in the Hall of Fame and every Bengal to get paid $10 trillion. And I want the organization to make billions of dollars. But I'm going to do my part. I'm going to buy the Sunday ticket. I'm going to buy the jerseys, the hats. And you're going to have to hear my mouth. And who am I? I'm a Bengal genius, bro. So you can come at me. I've heard it all before. It doesn't even matter. I'm just saying that all I want is production, a good team, and that's it. And that's it, okay? So let's get it together. And one more thing. I don't like getting these guys' personal lives so much. I don't know anything about Joe's dating life or anything like that. And I don't know about the girl. It was in the news, okay? All I know is you just gotta be. My advice to not just Joe Burrow. Let me take him out of it. Let me just say any of you young guys out there. Go to whatever girl you're about to date or thinking about getting serious with. Go to one of those what do they call that? The escape rooms, right? And see if you can escape that room without ripping each other's heads off. And even if you guys don't make it out, see if she turns on you or he turns on you, girl, whatever. And if the insults start coming, you know that you can't work together. And that's a very important thing for any kind of relationship. Can you work together? Is that girl if you're sick, Joe, is that girl gonna stay home and bring you ice chips and some popsicles? I'm talking about the real flu where you're throwing up nonstop. Is that girl gonna bring you some ice chips, Joe? Or is she gonna be at the club, filling up her Instagram? Food for thought. I don't know her. Don't know any of these broads. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel.
Let's go,
The
Bengals.
Bengals Genius Show.
Talk to you soon.